Greetings everyone, here's Lodrik and this is a game who won the Pacific Admins Edition. This is my play-by-email match against AsuRob. He said I commanded for me, it's the Empire of Japan, July 12th, 42. Rob asked me to run more turns that I can catch up with Xargun. He just entered, I think, 1st of October. So I need to speed up a little. We'll see if I can catch him once again. So S47 is still here. Never attempt. But I need normally something with direct hit and critical damage, so it will never be enough to sink or force the submarine to surf and then be destroyed. Next attempt, I have still one round of shells left for the next bombardment. Again, casualties for the air base and ground forces. I try to cover more or less the retreat of my troops. Sweeping but no one here, airstrikes in open terrain. Helm to A, in always greater numbers. Day by day I can produce more. But a direct flak hit is still a kill. It doesn't matter more or less what airframe it is. Still small air battles here at Ceylon, but more important is that I can stop the Wellingtons. More or less. Together with my flag, it's enough. So Mitchell is also trying their luck, but my fighters are always on duty, and this is heavily escorted Banshees, but more or less completely slaughtered. Banshees are now too slow. SDBs, dive bombers, they can maybe punch well, but similar to maybe German Stukas use it. 87, they're simply too slow, sitting duck, and every interceptor can kill them one by one. Okay, next attempt to break here the Chinese forces north of Xi'an. Cross the river, shocking, and this time I can force them out of the hex. They have still one division more or less completely disabled, but compared to the casualties for the Chinese, this is a victory. This is the mountain army for the Chinese is also destroyed or more or less wiped out. This is south of Bundaberg, the enemy tank unit holding the line, and I can push them out. So my division is strong enough. But this is now the other hex where my light assault division must hold against an American full division, and that is not working, so I have to retreat. So, yeah. Here's one more bombardment. And the allies are attacking here, then in the west. But I can hold, but not really inflict any damage, so it's a stalemate. Good, so again, bombardments and heavy air battles at Ceylon means casualties in the air are high for allies. For me, it was only a bunch of zeros fighting and dying, and Helen gets directly hit by a flak shell. So Banshees, Recobas, Wellingtons all suffer, but mostly the Banshees were easy kills. Means I have one wounded and one killed pilot. No navy engagement. Yeah, good. Maybe one hit on the submarine, but not enough to sink it. All around Japan, no action. Here in China was now able to defeat once again this mountain army of the Chinese. And also the block Source of Xi'an. Not that I really push here much in the north, I don't need it. But I will go back and rest and refit my army, and then I'll maybe push once again. The Chinese are more or less out of supplies, or they don't have many supplies left with the control of all of the cities and take over of Burma. And I'm also not sure if Rob is able to airlift any supplies here with this siege. I guess China will simply dry out sooner or later. Here I must only be careful, there's an enemy regiment attacking, but I guess I have here another regiment coming to help, and it's maybe enough to stabilize the situation. Yeah. Heavy air battle over here at Ceylon. The M4s are doing well, I would say. Creating good experience, good skills, and many missions, so everything is fine, and not overburden them, so only 50% duty. The M5s also fighting okay. I mean, they both have advantages and disadvantages. M5 is maybe the better dogfighter, and M4 the better bomber killer. No action here at Darwin. I guess the Australians are now giving up here firstly and pushing much more here in the east. So my division was defeated and had to retreated back to my own front line. So I have this guy, I must now go back to Rockhampton and rest and refit so that I get my assault value back. But this will need at least 1 or 2 weeks. And supplies are starting to disappear here. I'm still walking back 15 miles per day. I only make a mistake and I had to walk again because I think I clicked something wrong, and so I lost 1 day or even 2 days of walking back. That is a little painful, or could be critical, but I cannot change it. And that was all. Then see you next time. Take care. Bye bye.